All right, so to get to the horn, it is a little bit difficult, or I wouldn't say difficult. You could do it one way by removing this whole entire thing, but in order to remove this, you already know you got to remove these covers, and then you could remove the, I think it's a 13, and then once you remove that, then you take the windshield wipers out. So I'm not gonna go that route. I'm gonna try to. What? Oh. Malachi, turn the light off because it's daytime. All right, so what I am gonna do. Oh, I'm gonna just show. I have a new one here, the parts one, the brand, not the brand one, but the new one that I just got in the mail. So, not yet. So this is basically how it's sit in here. I'm gonna show you in a few minutes, and it's basically bolted down over here. So it's like this. So because we have that code for the alarm, what I am gonna do is so since I have a code for the horn, I'm gonna switch it out and see if this is the problem. Because if this code goes away, then that's probably the reason, one of the reasons why we have that code. So, uh, but yeah, maybe like removing it would be better, so you have more space to see behind here. I don't know. I might remove the whole thing because I still gotta take care of those AC lines over on this side. But I'm just gonna try to disconnect it, and then when I disconnect it, I want to see if and in connect it right here, and then I just want to see if this is a problem before I basically pull this whole one out and all of that. So there's, just to avoid all of those issues. All right, so it feels like it's either a 10 or a 8 that basically holds that piece down, and we'll just see what it is. But I'm going to turn the light on and then kind of lift it up a little bit so y'all could see exactly where I'm talking and how it looks before you basically remove it and so on. So when you look, you see that the horn is right here, and then the bracket comes over here and bolts down to right here. So if you look, you see the horn. The horn is right here, and then the bracket is where it bolts. It's into like the frame of the car. So I want to say that it's like probably either a, a 12 or maybe a 13. So I'm gonna try a 12 first, a 12 socket first, and then once I try the 12, then I'll see if that's what's going to basically Let me get it out. Or what I could do is, as I said, before I remove anything else, all I'm just gonna do is just disconnect it. All right, so I just disconnect it. I have the connector right there. I have the connector right here. So all I'm gonna just do is just plug it in, just to see if this is the real problem. As I was saying, push it in, and you hear it clips in. So I just want to test to see if that is actually the problem, because if it's not, then we'll know that, hey, that's not the problem. So now what I'm gonna do is get the scanner, and then we're gonna clear the code, and then we're gonna scan it again, and then see if the code comes back up. If it doesn't, then we know, hey, we fixed the problem. If it comes back, then we know it's more, that is not the issue, it's something else. So let's do that right now. Sounds good. All right, so we have the scanner uh, right here. It's kind of charging, so all right. See if it still will turn on if it's dead. All right, so it's turning on. I'm about to plug this inside of the car, and then we go from there. No, I'm not turning it on. All right, about to plug this in the car to see if this is gonna be an issue, and then we just go from there. Hey, CCTV, how's it going? All right. Hopefully it doesn't uh, run out of power while we're trying to do this thing. So, see if we could. We'll see if we could do this real quick. All right, so I'm gonna turn the ignition on. Audi. Uh, see what happens while it turns on. All right, so we have it scanning again, and then we're just gonna check to see if that is our problem. Because as I said, I don't really like throwing a whole bunch of parts on cars and like not actually diagnosing the issue. But since that was so, yeah, so it's about to start scanning, and once it's done scanning, then it will let us know what we're looking for and if the rest of the stuff pass. Hopefully it does. If it doesn't, then we'll have to really dig in more and see what's the issues. So what I'm hoping though, I'm hoping that it is actually so it's a comfort system central control module. It's a two faults. So we'll just I'm gonna see if I could clear them and then see if it comes back because I just want to know because that's the horn. So hopefully we did fix it once I clear the code since I already disconnected it and connected back to the car. All right, so it's done. All right, so comfort control module, troubled codes, and then we have the siren alarm. So that is the one that I was saying I had issues with. If it comes back, so it doesn't come back. All right, so there's another. So that is for the comfort control module. I only wanted it to clear one, but it looks like both of them it cleared both codes because that other code is for the the um the other code is for the trunk. So I want to know if those codes are linked or something. But it says no trouble codes detected right now. So I hope that fixed it. But hold on. I think there's a way. This scanner should be able to. I want to say it should be able to control it. So let me see if I could go hot functions and see if we could uh, use this to control the sound for the that alarm horn. I want to see if hopefully I have the option on this thing. If I don't, then I'm sorry that I don't have it. So it looks like I don't. System test. Let me try that. It's not there. All right. So it looks like I know there's a way how to do it. Hold on. Let me go all the way back and see if I could do it. All right. Well, it looks like I don't have it, or this car doesn't have it. I thought I did.
Alright, I see something that I wanted to try also. Let me try this short circuit. Oh, it's only for BMWs and Mini Coopers. Alright, going back into scanning the car again, and then I want to see if that code goes away. Yep. Alright, I want to check one more time. So it looks like I don't have it. Go diagnose, auto scan, and then I'm gonna have it scan the whole car again. So while it's scanning the whole car again, then I want to see if that code comes back. If it comes back, then I know, because the trunk is still not opening. I just we just want to see if we got, at least we fixed one of them. If we didn't, we probably have a bad comfort control module. All right, so that so the horn did not come. Well, it shows that we have one fault for the comfort system control. So we'll see if that's because if that horn went away. If that horn went away, then I guess the horn was going bad. So let's wait till it gets to 100%. Then once it gets to 100%, then we'll know. We're at 89, 92. All right, we're at 100. All right, so we're gonna go back to the comfort control module. We go troubled codes. All right, so this is still there. So the horn one is gone. So the horn code is gone, but the trunk lid code came back up. We still have it saying rear lid central locking system motor open circuit or short circuit to B plus. As I said, we still need to figure this one out, and we still have not got to the bottom of this one yet. So we're still trying to figure that one out. But the horn is gone, so the new horn is good. What I'm gonna do though, we're gonna test it out as well. Let me see if, let's go guide functions, coupe, automatic, identify. Let me see what this have, if it could help us out. Alright, central locking basic. So so it says what? Follow the steps are performed in the test program. It says what? Check immobilizer, perform basic setting, required tools, none. It says testing conditions, none. So we're gonna see if we doing this might help it. Hopefully it does. So it says, do you want to perform a basic setting of the central locking? One yes, two no. So I'll go put one yes and then see what happens. It says it's done. So it says immobilizer is not adapted for control unit comfort system central control unit. So that's the J393, and that is the spot that we had on the diagram. So it didn't test it and it didn't do nothing, so I don't know. I do try something with the key. Yeah, because it still doesn't open or anything. What's up? Huh? Okay. Yeah. So still doesn't work. I don't know.